Now, you have a worldview, whether you realize it or not. You have some idea about your origin. You have some idea about your purpose. You have some idea about your destiny. Now, if you're a Bible-believing evangelical Christian, I think your worldview is fairly settled on all three of those purposes. But you're going to find out that it is not enough for you to have a worldview and be aware of it, but you also must know what others are believing, and you have to know something of the currents that are moving us in the tide of history and how we are to react to that. Now, I want to say that your worldview touches all of life. And there are worldviews on ethics that you and I may or may not hold. In the area of biology, the origin of life. What is the worldview of these people out there who cannot find life in the womb but find life on Mars? They think.
My heart breaks that the Supreme Court of the United States of America says it is legal to take a little baby, almost completely born, just its head in the birth canal, a baby that could be viable, living, and for a medical doctor who's supposed to preserve life, to take a surgical instrument and put that in the base, the skull of that little baby just about to come from its mother's birth canal, collapse the head, and bring out the corpse. Brother, the baby, that is wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. It is wrong. I am convinced that much of what goes under the guise of abortion today is a blood sacrifice to the demon gods of lust and sex. That's what it is. A blood sacrifice to demon gods.
There comes a time when God's people say we dare not be silent. We cannot be silent. The Bible says we're to be having our conversation honest among the Gentiles. If we're against abortion, and we are, then we have to ask ourselves, what are we doing to help? How are we helping young pregnant women? Sometimes our attitude just simply pushes them into the arms of the abortionists. These people are hurting. They don't need to be pushed further down. They need to be loved. We live in a society that is hurting, and we've got to bind the wounds up with salve and not with salt. They need the love of Jesus Christ. The world is looking for some answers. We need a Christian worldview that's backed up by a Christian lifestyle.